Well, I'm very new to this world, so when we're talking about big scaries, this is definitely the scary but wonderful time. So my theme is the Great American Sneak, and I've told the story in the month actually before. But when I first came to college, I didn't realize the power of a camera. So my dad gave me a professional camera, and I went through a bit of a tough time where I was kind of searching for purpose, shall we say. And I went through this kind of interesting time where I'd go to events, take pictures, and be like part of everything on campus. So I went to entrepreneurship club, and I went to mycology club, and I'd take photos there, and I'd offer them the photos, and I started a bit of a freelancing thing, and I realized how much people really do like their photo being taken. So I was like, I can expand this into Seattle. So I went on the website for the Seattle Convention Center, and I started going to a lot of conventions, and it's a really easy way to sneak into conventions. I know I shouldn't be really saying that, but your camera can get you anywhere. So anyway, there was this one weekend where Malcolm Gladwell was coming to Seattle, and I don't know if anyone is a Malcolm Gladwell fan, but he's actually going to be here on Wednesday as well. And I was a big I can't say I was a big fan, but I definitely knew his name, and I was like, okay, how far can this camera get me? So I'm getting there, I'm on the street, I'm like chat GPTing questions to ask Malcolm Gladwell on my way there. I'm walking with my camera, and who do I see on the street but Malcolm Gladwell? And I freak out, and I'm like, oh my god, here's your chance to make a good impression. So I run up to him, and I'm like, hi Malcolm, I'm a massive fan. Tell me your essentials. What are 3 things you can't go a day without? And he says, I kind of black out at this point, so I don't really know his answer, but it was something about clean clothes, like a coffee. It was very basic, which I was surprised by, but I mean, it's Malcolm Gladwell, so he's kind of got it figured out. But anyway, I'm kind of freaking out, and I'm like, oh my god, Malcolm, I'm literally about to sneak into the event that you're running. Do you have any advice? I'm lost in the sauce, basically. And he's like, he's very calm, he's very chill. He's like, yeah, I got you. So I follow him, and he beckons me behind him, and he's like, yeah, this is the photographer for the event. Oh. And so here I am, like, sweaty as hell, freaking out, over-caffeinated, and I'm with Malcolm Gladwell, and suddenly I'm backstage at this event with all these journalists who I've only read about. I should have done a little bit more preparing. I have my camera, and I'm like, yeah, I'm the photographer. Okay, I'm the photographer now. So I go up, I take pictures of Malcolm as he's talking. I'm kind of meandering around. There's a couple other photographers, but because I'm with Malcolm, like, no one questions me. And I keep on going. I'm talking to people, and then after Malcolm gets done talking, I go back to the green room, and I get some emails, professional emails for all these journalists, and I'm just like playing the part. I'm like, oh my god, I just have to understand the assignment right now, I guess. And basically, at one point, Malcolm leaves, and the keynote speaker goes up, and I go up to with my camera to be that person, and they're like, hey, so who are you with again? Because at this point, the real photographers have showed up, and I definitely am not supposed to be there. And they kind of tactically asked me to leave. They're like, good job, like, come back in 20 years once you've actually, like, have, like, a media press pass. So basically, I met everyone who I want to be, but I did get an email from Cascade Media a week later saying, you can never use those photos, and you are not welcome back at the Seattle Convention Center. Thank you.
No, but before you leave, are you going to be there on Wednesday at Malcolm Gladwell posing as someone from somewhere?
I actually now work for the Daily, and I asked them if I can go professionally, so.
Are you going to be?
I hope they haven't responded yet. So the tickets are $45, so hopefully I'll see some of you guys there. But anyway, yeah, thank you so much for letting me tell my story tonight.
Thank you. No, that's enjoy your mind.
Yeah.